What's up, you crazy crafters? Danny Crafts here, and welcome to another episode of Crafting with Daniel. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about SEO and marketing. If you're anything like me, you set up your website, you added products to your page, and now you have no freaking idea what to do next and how to drive traffic to get those sales. Well, that was and sometimes is still literally me. So we're going to dive on in and help each other out. Let's get started. Today's video is sponsored by Wix. You can click the link in the description and create your own website today, but let's dive into the video. So if you don't know what SEO is, don't even worry about it. I think I've read about it 500 times and I still don't really know what it is, but I believe it stands for search engine optimization. So essentially helps your products and your website get found faster on search engines like Google and such as. Wix actually has a bunch of tools that will help you optimize your SEO and marketing and help your products get found. So here are my top 7 tools to get your products optimized. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get started with number 1. So I have my Wix open here, and the first thing that you can do is to get found on Google. So you can actually click that here where it says get started, and Wix has something called the Wix SEO Whiz. So let's say you're selling candles and someone searches in the term candles. You can optimize your website to get found on those keywords. You just follow the little quiz here. You fill in all the appropriate information. So I make handmade candles, customized gifts, personalized gifts. We'll just do that, for example, and we create our SEO plan. So just to show you how some of Wix's tools work for SEO, it's pretty straightforward and they actually kind of lay it out in a way that is logical or makes sense. So for example, under step 1 here, the home page's title is set for search results, which means I've already done this. But if your search word is handmade candles, you want to make sure that's in your home page's title. So for example, if you needed to fix this, you could just go to your editor. You go to menus and pages up here in the top left corner. Sorry, my computer is a little slow. You want to go to your home page, click these little dots, and click SEO Google, and you'll see that on Google it shows up as Handmade Candles Westwick Co. And if it said something else, you could just change that here. So if you do custom apparel, you could type that in here. But mine is Handmade Candles, so I'm just going to change that back just to show you how you would change that. But since that's something that is already done, and make sure you save and publish after. Let's do one that I haven't done yet. So maybe under step 2. So for example, down here, it's you add the about page's description for search results. So you click that here and it gives you a little description. What you need to do, add a page's description. It tells you where to do this. So if I just go to the editor, which I already have open, go to menus and pages, choose the page, click on that. So we'll go to here. The about page is here. Click the 3 dots. Click SEO Google, and this is what I need to fill in. I feel under pressure to type this now. Like a little description about what you do and about you, etc., etc., etc. I can fix that later. Once it's saved, you click publish, and then you go here and just refresh. I think, yeah, see, about pages SEO is ready for search results, which means I have optimated that text. There's that word again, optimized. So you would just continue doing that through each of the steps. So update the text on your about page, etc., etc., and you just follow through all of those that have this little red thing with the exclamation point, and when it's done, you'll have a little check mark. So I think that's super satisfying. So if you just continue to follow these steps, you can get your website optimized for Google, which helps you get found quicker when people search for your keywords. Other than SEO, there are some key marketing strategies that you should be using to increase traffic and drive sales. No, to drive traffic and increase sales. Yeah, to your website. And that is the first of that. I guess this is number 2. Number 2 would be email marketing. Now, if you don't do email marketing, this is something that I would highly recommend, as it's been proven that emails can boost your traffic up by 7 times and increase your sales up to 17%. There is actually a tab on the Wix dashboards called email marketing, and here you can actually create emails to send to your email subscriber list. So if you have a newsletter or something, or a portion on your website, and you've collected emails, you can actually send emails to those customers to get them returning to your shop. You can tell them about new products, upcoming sales, give them coupons, all of that jazz. And there's actually this email builder in Wix. For example, if you wanted your header to say Father's Day sale, and you put a picture of your product here, and then you're like, blah, 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 come shop the sale, 20% off, and then a link to your products. So just like that, send that to your email subscribers, and that's a great way to get some returning customers to your site. Number 3, and it's also on the tab there, would be Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, I'm sure you've seen sponsored ads before on Facebook and Instagram. Something that I've actually made a mistake of is advertising to everybody, but not everybody wants your products. Not all ages, not all genders, and not all interests. For example, if you sell fishing rods, you're not going to want to market to like 13 to 15-year-old because they probably can't afford one, and fishing is more of like an older person thing. That's not confirmed. There's also a Facebook and Instagram tool here using Ascend by Wix. I won't run you through this. There are many videos online that talk about setting up Facebook ads. Essentially, I believe that if you were just using the boost and the promote button that are on Facebook and Instagram, you are just flushing money down the drain. Ads do require a little bit of a budget. So if that is something that appeals to you, Facebook and Instagram ads are definitely the way to go. Tip number 4 is to get yourself on Google Search and Google Maps. This is different than SEO. SEO is your keywords, so things that people are searching that you organically show up for on the search engine pages. Getting promoted on Google Search and Google Maps is a little bit different. I'm sure if you use these apps, you know what I'm talking about. I do not have my Google My Business profile set up already. This is on my to-do list, but this is definitely something that I'm going to be setting up soon and that I highly suggest you using as well. So Google My Business is tip number 4. Tip number 5 is content. If you are not posting on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, I think that you are missing a huge audience. And I know that seems like everyone is on those platforms these days, but it works, and it's worked for me, and I think it will work for many of you. Something great about Wix that I didn't even know was here was these social posts tab over here and the video maker. So I'll just go quickly through here. So for example, if you want to have a sale or you just want to post a promo photo, maybe an inspirational quote, Wix actually has all these awesome templates, which I just found out about, so I wanted to make sure to share that with you all. So something that I really like to do is sometimes post inspirational quotes or just things that go with my business aesthetic. So for example, kindness begins with me. That looks like something awesome that I would use. And you can even just click new post in the corner and create your custom post there. It also has Video Maker, which is amazing if you don't like shooting your own content or don't know how to edit it or are not sure what to do. You can just click from these templates and get started with these. So that is an amazing tool that Wix offers. Like, you can add videos, you can add text, and you could add a call to action at the end. You can change your design and even add some music, which is pretty awesome because you usually can't really find this stuff, and add in your business info and logo. And just like that, I have a very fun, hip, and exciting ad video content that Wix has created for me. So I'm just going to keep moving on here. Number 6 is deals. So many deals on this. What? So many deals. So many deals. A great way to drive traffic to your store is offering a coupon, for example, 15% off, Father's Day sale, buy one, get one free, all that jazz. And Wix actually has a coupons tool right here where you can create coupons. Look, such as this: dollars off, percentage off your order, free shipping, sale price, buy X, get Y free. So just like I mentioned, you can create your own codes, set up different limits if you need to, and dates, all of that jazz. So I've used coupons in the past, and I think they're a great way to drive traffic and make some purchases. Sales. Yeah, you're selling things, right? Number 7, last but certainly not least, is marketing integrations. This is stuff like Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel. This stuff is really awesome at tracking who's coming to your site, what they're getting for your advertising / marketing. The other day, someone asked me if I had Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel on my site, and I literally said, what are you talking about? So I also am going to set these up on this site. I think I've used them before in the past, but this seems much more accessible and integrated with your shop than doing it separately. Apparently, these are really important at analyzing your customers, who's coming to your site, where they're shopping from, what age, what gender, all that stuff. And Facebook Pixel is really useful for Facebook ads, of course. So I'd highly recommend installing these. I still have to do it myself, but definitely going to put that to work this weekend. But I hope that these 7 tips have been helpful in you figuring out ways to drive traffic and boost sales on your website. Like I mentioned before, you can click the link in my bio to create your own website using Wix. If you haven't already, please like, comment, or subscribe, as it always helps me with my channel. Until we meet again, stay crafty and trim your Wix, everybody. See you next time.